everybody, welcome to Mind Over Matter. My name is Kelly Slick and today we are speaking to Winnie. How are you, Winnie?
I'm very well, thank you, Kelly. Hi everyone, I'm Winnie and I'm here to talk about body positivity and self-confidence. Because I'm like really suffering from it. I mean, not suffering, but I'm still at the journey of self-acceptance and loving oneself. It's nice to hear that, oh, you love yourself and that you cannot love someone if you don't love yourself, right? So I'm at that journey of really loving myself, which is great for everyone. But the thing about me is it's the mind, isn't it? Like people would always say, oh, you look good, you look this and that. But in your mind, you're like, no, I don't really look good. But the thing is, you know, growing up with someone who would say you're not special, and that is embedded in your mind, deep inside. And that's what my therapist was saying, because we kind of dig deeper and we found out that it's from the childhood. And that's why you grew up so insecure. And not only that, you know, you met someone you thought that would support you, and it's the other way around. Someone would say you don't really put an effort, or you're not this, you're not that. And that destroys you. Yeah. And I suffered for that. You know, I believe that I don't look good, and I hate looking at the mirror. There was a time I don't want to look at the mirror because I don't see. I saw myself and my face was like melting. I really see it like differently, and people doesn't know that. I think that's the thing. It's I used to like really hate looking at the mirror, but not anymore now. I mean, I'm okay. But yeah, before I was really down. I was really depressed because of what I see and because of what I feel about myself. And that's why I'm sharing now that, you know, you can overcome it.
So what would be perfect for you? How do you define perfect? For you not to feel and think that way. If we was to leave everything else from your past behind and right now,
just really acceptance. It's all in the mind, just really accepting who you are. It's not the perfect shape, not the perfect face, not those physical things. It's about who you are inside. I think that's what's important. I think I do love myself, but of course I'm saying I'm in that journey, because it's not like you wake up in the morning and you're okay. It's a process. It's a process in it. So yeah, I did my therapy, and during the time that I broke up with someone, as I said before, instead of a couples therapy, it became my therapy, because she was saying you're broken, so we'll build your self-confidence. And I learned a lot from that. So she taught me these techniques on, saying affirmations every day, looking at what's good in you, what's positive in you, list it down. So I did all that because, she taught me what to do. And that really helped me a lot. So therapy is a good thing.
I do know what you mean, but I think that, sometimes so when you were younger, what age was you when you heard these things?
I think I was about 5 or 6. And someone said, because I was a bit chubby when I was a kid, and people would say, oh, you're so cute, and keep pinching your cheeks. And then, someone who's a relative said, you think you're special, you're not.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So
a bit older, maybe. Yeah.
Someone you look up to, and then that someone would say that you're nothing. And my therapist found out that's the thing that was like embedded in me, and that's why all these years I was thinking I'm nothing and I'm not special. It's because of what that person told me. So
I do understand. Yeah. I think sometimes we just have to put it in a box and just think, who knows what they were going through when they said that, And I think it's quite sad that it has actually affected you.
Yeah. I was 5 and 6, really young. So I didn't even know that affected me. But when you're having a therapy, you found out all these things, I guess. So that's what happened. And a therapist also taught me how to counteract, or what to do every time that would pass your mind. Yes. Beauty is from what you feel inside, beauty from within. So
yes,
it's all about acceptance, and that's what I'm after, like accepting yourself. If you've been through a lot when you were younger, not that I didn't have a good childhood. I believe I had a good childhood. It's just that one comment from someone you look up to, or supposed to be someone that would take care of you and say those things. You're a kid. You don't know, isn't it?
No, I
And then all of a sudden, that would hit you, and that would live with you forever. Not forever though, but yeah, would live with you for a long time.
But then,
So that's what happened to me.
I understand what you're saying, but then it's changed you for the better as well.
Yes, exactly.
You know, because
Yeah.
sometimes it's funny like that when we're told a negative thing against a positive thing, and actually they say you're never going to do that, and then you do it.
Yes, yeah.
You're special. You're going to be a model,
I'm gonna be special.
but
no
you
matter
are a
what,
model
no,
now.
So
You're
yeah.
a catwalk model, and you do an amazing job.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you,
you so much.
Yeah, thank you for my guest Winnie today. This is Mind Over Matter. I'm Kelly Flick, and thank you for watching our Easter special.
Hello and welcome to Mind Over Matter. I'm Sophia and I've been joined by the lovely Esther. Esther, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Esther's here to talk about her experiences overcoming mental health conditions as well as being an entrepreneur, really thriving as an independent businesswoman. Esther, would you like to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Sophia. I'm Mind Over Matter. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Esther George. I'm by profession an educator, but I also own an independent franchise business online, and I am a certified and published makeup artist. I work with charities, and I'm an all-round of everything.
There's so much to you. We spoke earlier. There's just so much to you. I mean, where do we start really? Perhaps your mental health condition that you were able to overcome, and maybe how that's led you to where you are now?
Absolutely. I mean, to be honest, a lot of things have happened in life, and I know many people will relate to a lot of the things that I'm going to speak about. But I was privileged to have an education in the UK from the age of 7. But I always felt very drawn away from my parents because, you know, I was not having them there all the time, and life kind of moved on. I had kids and lost both my parents, unfortunately, in the same year, and had to go through all them challenges and obstacles whilst trying to bring up 2 kids, do a job, and just live life, basically, which was absolutely crazy. I'm so glad that I am actually, you know, in and surrounded by such amazing, faithful warriors, you know, women of faith, that really supported and guided me through some of my darkest challenges and my darkest times. And, you know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because although I went into teaching and I loved working with kids, I never realized how much I did. I absolutely love children. I love working with them. We do a lot of work with them on our charities. And once I started on that journey, and I started meeting new people, and luckily for me, I met an amazing guy, Michael Baptist. I know he's going to go crazy that I said his name, but you know, somehow God just brings somebody into your life that's just going to change it. And it changed it for the better with regards to my health and my thinking. And so I started...
That's the connection that led you to your business.
Yeah, that's exactly the connection that led me to that. And like they say, the rest of it is a journey still. And, you know, the days... I have really good days, you know, but you do have days that not everybody can see. But I'm about empowering people and lifting them up, telling them my story with my bipolar, but not making it that is who I am. Because I know that I am more than that, you know.
You don't let your condition define you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think that is a big thing with mental health. I think it's a big thing. I didn't find it that it was out there until people started, like celebrities started talking about their health, but the everyday person as a teacher, you know, I was surrounded by all these things that was going on constantly under pressure. And I had children that I had to think about. And then I had parents that I didn't have, and I didn't really have it all the time, you know, like I do with my children. And, you know, you want to reach out and actually get that support, get that help, and it just wasn't there. So it's so nice to actually have such an amazing family to be around now.
Do you think there's enough kind of happening, enough discussions taking place about bipolar and mental health in general? Is there more that we could be doing about it?
I honestly do think we should be going, just like I do as a business, going from home to home. I think there should be more interaction in people's homes, in people's surroundings, you know. Where
So within
are.
families and communities?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think some communities are doing it very well. I'm very privileged. You know, I always say that word because I don't bargain easily, and I'm lucky that I have such amazing people around me. It wasn't always that way. I didn't know which direction to go in. You know, I didn't always have the support. I think they need a bit more of that, and more people doing talking, you know, like talking therapy, and walk and talk and things like that. These are all things that I
just
learned.
opening up about.
Exactly, and just being just natural rather than making it a stigma. Or it's, you know, as an African, it's like sometimes you can't talk about certain things in certain circles because it's going to affect, or, you know, it's you, but it's
kind of
not
like taboo, isn't it?
Exactly, but it's not. It's the condition. It's not you. And so, as I started to learn how to look after myself, how to eat better, how to sleep, more importantly, how to, you know, how my medication worked around everything else, and it was like a breath of fresh air. It was like you know, finally I could actually see something happening and moving forward. So yeah, and that's where I am now.
That's wonderful. And I mean, you said earlier, you made a really good point, is you don't want the kind of that bipolar to define you. It's not who you are. It's just part of you. Tell us about the part of you that is Esther, the entrepreneur, Esther, the thriving business, the mentor as well. You're a mentor to lots of young females out there. So tell us about that, Esther.
But for me, it's always about finding out what that person needs. I get very enthusiastic. I get very excited.
Yeah, I saw that.
But people should know me. Yeah. That's just me naturally.
Well, you've got great energy.
That is me naturally, because I'm naturally a people person.
Yeah.
I love the kids. They tell me, they teach me a thing or two, and they know more than that. You know, all the time, if I need something doing, I'll go and ask my niece. You know, I'll say, how do I do this? She does it in 2 seconds. But that's the next generation, and we want them to be better.
And tell us about how your business is supporting young people or other young women out there.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not just necessarily for just young people, but if you have that entrepreneurial spirit, if you're at 16, 17, you're nearly at that point, and your parents can see it, you can see it. I mean, I go and get my hair done. I mean, I wear lots of different wigs because I do all kinds of crazy things, but crazy good. But she's 25 and she has a thriving business. So if you're that kind of age, we like to foster that. And for me, that channels a more positive mindset. You know, it's all about mindset. It starts from up here. If I say I'm a director, and I'm gonna work until I'm that director. So it's like, it doesn't matter what walk of life, what you want to do. If you've got that entrepreneurial spirit, then I'd love to work with you. I'd love to know more about you. That would be amazing.
And that's why you're a fantastic mentor.
Well, I'm doing my best.
Yeah. you must meet kind of young people or women from all kinds of backgrounds as well.
Yeah, I mean, women, men, but especially the women. I had the fortune of, obviously, like I said, I work with this charity, Cancer Africa. We have an event coming up soon. I'll tell you more about that later. But that's where I met a lot of women that were going through things. And how did that happen? We could easily just have done our events and not spoken, just say hi and bye. But it's from having conversations that you learn about other people's stories and where they're coming from. So,
yeah.
And then we connected. I mean, they're always talking about, look at the people you surround yourself with. I surrounded myself with good people. Or some people, you know, that you just have to take a mental vacation.
Absolutely.
You know?
I think you attract as well, like, because when you light up a room, you know, we met earlier and we spoke for hours.
We did. It was just crazy.
So much energy. I think it's wonderful.
But you know what?
But we don't have so much time to talk about it today.
I know,
honestly.
absolutely.
You could write a book. We didn't say that earlier.
You did. Well, speaking of books, I mean, the company that I work with now, Lauren Wright, we lost JR a couple of years ago. and she's just written this book called Scrambled and Sunny Side Up. And I am so proud of my sister because she's been through something, and it's like if she didn't have that network of people around her to support, and especially her daughter Amber, you know, she had a lot of people, including us, because we're like a family. It's like a big community.
That's what it is, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's being supported and having strong links around you.
Absolutely.
And having a strong network. And I think, and having role models, and you are a wonderful role model.
Thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm still a work in progress.
We all are. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much. I've loved it. Thank you, Sophia. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us on Mind Never Matter. Keep in touch and stay tuned.
Welcome to Mind Over Matter Series 2. We have Zara Palmer here, a special guest for today for our Easter special, and she will be sharing her story on how her journey from domestic abuse to how she is now. Welcome, Zara. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. I think the last time I saw you was 2 years ago.
Yes.
And I actually came on again talking about some situations, and it was really great. It was really inspiring, really helpful. So thank you.
Yes. So shall we just touch on that to give the viewers a bit more insight?
Yes.
So what, with your previous partner, the domestic, what exactly happened?
I think he was very physically abusive. He was a narcissist. He was one of the most extreme narcissists you can probably get. He had a lot of mental issues, so his insecurities, he did take it out on me. There came a point where I had to look on the floor. If I was performing, he'd drag me out by my hair. He'd be kicking me on the floor in front of people, and people wouldn't do anything. They'd just kind of stand there. But I kind of lived my life through fear, and I kind of felt alone. He kind of kept me in this little bubble, just me and him. He kind of cut me off from my family, from my friends, and it was really, really hard. And I went through a hard time, and I got to the point where I even tried taking my own life a few times, many times actually, and I'm like, why am I still here? And then I remember having a conversation with my mum, and I was like, look, I've had enough of this life. I don't want to be here. I'd rather than just keep trying to take my own life, I'd rather just go to Switzerland, maybe try euthanasia, so I can just get out of here peacefully and say goodbye to everyone. And, you know, my family was upset, but they were like, if that's what you want to do, then, you know, obviously we don't want you to go, but if you don't want to be here, there's not really a lot we can do about that, you know, if that's what you really want. And then I kind of heard how upset my mum was and my family, and how, like, they were, like, constantly supportive. And I was like, you know what, it's selfish of me just to say I want to go, and your family love you so much, you know. So yeah, that was a difficult time, but it's almost like overnight something just clicked in me. I'm not sure if you guys, anyone believes in, I call him the creator. It's almost like a voice spoke to me, and he was like, what are you doing? You know, get up, keep fighting, you got this, sort of thing. And I actually wrote a song about that situation recently. It's called The Almighty. It's me saying the conversation that I had with the Almighty. You know, can you hear me? I've been through so much pain. But then the chorus is like, keep on fighting, you know. But it's a really good song.
And when you sing, is it like closure for you? Does it help you mentally, basicly?
Yeah, 100%.
It's a way of your healing.
Yeah. If I didn't have music, I don't know what I would do. Like, it is my therapy. And people say, how have you got over certain things? Because people might see you as this happy-go-lucky girl, and I'm wild and I'm feisty and I'm lots of fun. But, you know, back then it was like I was just a shell of a person. I just felt like I was existing. But now, like I said, because I've been doing music, I even started university as well. So it's like something just clicked in me and went, what are you doing? Get rid of all the negativity. Don't put yourself in these situations. Make sure you've got your friends and your family always there to support you. But just don't put up with no crap, basically.
Yes.
I never thought I'd say this, but now if someone just sort of does one thing, I'm like,
So the university will help you and advise you on how you can get a record label, basically.
Yeah, they show you everything. I mean, we do everything from mixing, mastering, producing. I've been learning to play the bass guitar. We do vocals. We even do choir stuff. We record our own stuff. I mean, there's everything, artist management, talking about music industry. There's something that was just last term, and I passed it, so I've got 2 years left, but it is a lot of fun. I mean, I don't really like the essays, but yeah, I'm not really an essay person, but you know, because I enjoy music so much, it's not as hard as you'd think it was going to be, you know?
Yes, and I think you mentioned that you've started writing your own book as well.
Yeah.
Does that involve your story and...
Well, to be honest, it's a book of pictures, little bits of writing, because I found out that I have ADHD. My attention span is literally like that, so it was like, I can't really read a lot of stuff for too long, so I thought most of it's going to be pictures. It's called Camera Shy, and I'm not kind of the person that I was then. I was really, really shy, and just to see how far I've come up and to see on pictures, to see my growth and my journey.
Yes.
It's quite
Because I remember when I saw you on X Factor, you were more shy back then.
Yeah, I really was, yeah.
And I could see a nice personality change.
I think my personality's gone a bit too big now, but, you know.
Yes, so is there anything else that you would like to share in regards to...
Well, yeah, I did. I mean, I mentioned that I'm working on an album with different people. Mikey Vaughan, we're doing some reggae track with him, Rasterwood Productions, an amazingly talented guy called Jack Rubin. He is phenomenal. He's just actually voiced one of my tracks as well, so I'll be working on a few projects together. Oh yeah, I'm also filming a film. Why did I forget that? I'm filming a film.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well, there's people like, you've got Katie Price in it, you've got Patsy Kenzie in it, but there's a whole bunch of people. It's like a spoof horror movie, and it's actually, you've heard of Jack the Ripper, well, it's called Jackie the Stripper. Yeah, it's going to be funny, but it's the fact that you've got quite a few people in it. I'm quite, you know, I've got a few lines, not loads, but it's just nice to be part of
So you're doing
something.
a mixture of things, acting, singing, writing.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. I'm also going to be having my own radio show, and this is the thing, what I needed to say actually, the reason why I'm in a different headspace now is because I'm keeping myself busy and I'm consistent. Like before, I was at home, I was lying in bed all day. Now I force myself to get out of bed and I go out there and I'm like, I'm going to do this, I've got to keep going. And
Yeah, you're not letting your depression or your past affect you now, basically.
Yeah,
You're doing what you want to do.
Yeah, I am. And also I'm around a great team of people,
And
management.
And they support you as well, don't they?
I'm never really, I'm quite a loner. I'm a one-man band. I've always sort of been I like being on my own mind space. I find peace. Before I couldn't understand being on my own. Now I just love being on my own. I've got a little dog, Blue. He's little miniature dachshund, but he keeps me entertained and happy all the time. So I love that. But yeah, this team of people, when I met them, New Level Promotions they're called, Lady B was my manager, they're just so supportive, and all they want to do is help, support, elevate. They're so much fun. I've never been around so many positive people. They all want the same thing, we all just want to achieve greatness, and it really helps. It really, really helps. I don't have a chance to even think about depression.
It's really inspiring what the person you are now and what you've overcome, basically, because some people would have committed suicide or would have given up on their dreams.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah,
that's why I want to show people, look, if I can do it, sometimes you look at it and you think there's no way out of this, I can't see a way forward, but it gets better. It does get better, and you don't think it's ever going to happen, and you don't think you're gonna see a way forward, but you do. You really, really do. Now I'm living proof of it. I'm achieving great things in life, and I know you guys out there can do it too.
Yes, it's true.
And I can actually just interrupt you. The song that I'm going to do, it's when I was in an abusive relationship, that was another song, a slow ballad. I used to cry to it all the time. It's like I put my heart and soul into it. It's just one thing that really helped me, because once I'd recorded it, I was like, I looked at him and I thought, see ya, you don't even deserve any more of my time. And I just want people to know as well, you know, you know your worth. You're worth more than what you think. You know, just if someone treats you like that, leave. Don't do what I did and stick around for someone to treat you like a dog. Leave. you know, your own happiness.
If you
is more
notice the
important.
red flags, leave straight away.
There
It
are
doesn't
so many
matter
red
how
flags.
much you love them,
Yeah.
how much you care for them, what you've been through. If they're showing signs that they don't respect you, leave,
You have to,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at that stage, like I said earlier, if someone does one thing to me now, before I give someone 100 chances and keep going back, and they kept saying sorry, and I was like, oh, they love me. They don't love me. If they don't make you happy and they don't make you smile, they've got no compassion, no empathy, don't be with them. They don't deserve to be in your life. They're just draining your energy and making you feel worthless.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be picking you up, making you feel on top of the world. That is it. And I will not, I've been single 2 years. Now I will not settle
For anything less.
No
So
chance.
thank you very much. And that was the interview with Zara. And please do stay tuned in 2 months' time for her music. And thank you for watching.